Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the F&G Show.
Welcome to the F&G Show.
Oh,
Glass of wine.
The F&G Show.
you know, I'm not the political guy, but Frank is, so we always do these to appease his politicalism.
Yes, he got to appease me. It won't be nice if you don't appease me sometimes.
So right now, I always hear Frank talking about it, so I ran across this. I said, yeah, we could watch this together, see how we feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's Marjorie Taylor Greene
Oh.
says she's facing threats amid Epstein files fallout. Trump pulling support. CBS Weekend News. Let's see what we got.
What do we got?
Tonight, disagreements between President Trump and one of his most reliable and vocal supporters in Congress have taken an ugly turn. The speed of the deepening feud between him and Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene has even shocked Washington. CBS White House correspondent Willie James Enman was on Air Force One with the president and asked him about this political breakup. Willie James.
Willie James.
Drika, good evening to you. This weekend, President Trump says he will no longer support Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene amid the ongoing fallout over the Epstein files.
On Saturday, President Trump blasted his one-time staunch MAGA ally, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, calling her Marjorie Traitor Greene in a Truth Social post one day after referring to her as a ranting lunatic in another.
He be coming up with some good ones. You gotta hand it to the guy. He come up with some good ones.
Well, you know, he does have good one-liners, even though I don't like him. But, you know, he does have good one-liners. But, you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene ain't nobody to play with either, because she can come back, too. I think she came back with a few one-liners herself.
Force One, the president even suggested he'd be open to backing a challenger to her seat in Congress.
I'm no longer much of a fan.
Greene punching back today in a series of social media posts saying, quote, I never thought that fighting to release the Epstein files, defending women who were victims of rape, and fighting to expose the web of rich, powerful elites would have caused this. But here we are. The firebrand conservative has been a steadfast supporter of the president, often appearing by his side at campaign events.
We're going to re-elect our favorite president, the greatest president in United States history,
She eating them words.
Trump.
The president's turn against one of his fiercest supporters takes place ahead of an upcoming House vote compelling the release of more Epstein files. The president told CBS News the upcoming vote is a distraction for Republicans and a hoax.
I don't care about it.
He always used that lame line.
I think you should do, if you're going to do it, then you have to go into Epstein's friends.
This weekend, the president now on defense, directing the Department of Justice to investigate Epstein's ties to top Democrats, including Bill Clinton.
Thought that was Jay Leno.
A spokesperson for former President Clinton called it noise meant to distract from real issues. Meanwhile, Congresswoman Greene says she's facing threats after President Trump's comments. And in a statement, former victims of Epstein expressed their support for the Congresswoman.
All right, Willie James, thank you. Tonight,
Now, you know, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
she knows now, see? She said she's getting threats because of what he said, so she should know when other people say that, how they feel, that it's real.
Well, you know, when you go through all of the rigmarole and campaign, I'm releasing all the files. I'm releasing all the files. And then when your name come up in the files 1,000 or more times, no, we're not releasing the files. No, we're not releasing the files. No, we're not releasing the files. Well, what do you think? But when you lay in what is that old saying? There's an old proverb, something that goes like, when you lay in the bed with a snake,
I don't know about that.
and you treat the snake as a pet, and then when the pet bit you, you say you knew I was a snake when you met me. And she knew he was a snake when she met him, so why did she think she's not getting threats now? These are the things that happen, Marjorie Taylor Greene, when you lay in the bed with a snake, or when you lay in the bed with those kind of animals are called predators, right?
Snakes?
Yeah.
I would guess.
Lions,
Lions,
tigers.
yeah.
Snakes are predators too. So when you lay with a predator, you will get bit. And now, well, this really stems from some other things too. And that's the government shutdown. And that was the reason, because when all the health care was getting cut off and all the payments weren't getting made, Marjorie Taylor Greene's children were on those subsidies. And She didn't want to have to pay all that extra money for her children's health care. And that's why she turned against Trump. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
what do you think about this whole thing?
I already said what I think. She now knows she can, even if they become friends again, she will know deep down that when somebody say because of the actions of what Trump said or whatever, I'm getting death threats, stuff like that. Now that she getting the threats, now she understands how real that is. So
now
she can never go back and say that. No, that's not her. She can never say that now.
And it's called FAFO. And I'm not going to say the whole thing because you already know what it means. She messed around and F8FO'd.
FAFO. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
You do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
She fucked around and found out.
He must be telling me. He told you. Oh, man.
She
well,
did.
Ladies and gentlemen, I guess she fooled around and found out. Because I ain't going to say it.
Look at this guy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all we have for you with this subject right now. We're going to move along. We'll see you all next time here at the F&G Show.
At the F&G Show over a glass of wine.